Okay, so magandang araw po. Let's continue our discussion last time regarding kinetics of a particle. So we have here a sample problem again to be considered. In a system of connected blocks, the coefficient of kinetic friction is 0.20 under bodies B and C. And we are required to determine the acceleration of each body and the tension in each chord. Okay, so this is the given figure. We have here a given body having a weight of 800 pounds. And with respect to this inclined surface, it has a coefficient of kinetic friction of 0.20. And body C having a weight of 1,000 pounds. With respect to this inclined surface, it has also a coefficient of friction which is 0.20. Yung body A po natin na 400 pounds yung weight, wala tayong binigay na coefficient of friction dahil ang body A po natin ay not in contact with a surface. Therefore, walang madidevelop na friction force. Okay. Bago po natin gawin yung free body diagram ng bawat bodies involved sa problem natin, let's determine first the motion of the bodies involved in the given system. No? And then also we have to relate their kinematics. Ano yung relationship ng kanilang displacements and also their velocities and accelerations. Okay. So, assume muna natin yung direction. Bakit natin i-assume? Dahil walang in-specify mismo sa problem kung ano yung magiging motion ng ating tatlong blocks. No? Okay, so for body C, siya yung pinakamabigat dyan, having a weight of 1,000 pounds. So, pwede natin i-assume na pababa yung kanyang motion. And then body A, siya yung pinakamagaan. Therefore, pwede natin i-assume na pataas yung ating motion ni body A. And then, body B, siya yung nasa gitna. So, discretion nyo rin kung ano yung motion na i-assume nyo. Pwedeng pataas, pwedeng pababa. No? So, dito, i-assume muna natin na siya ay going downward. So, that is acceleration of body B. Now, yung pulleys natin dito na tatlo, walang sinabi kung may friction ba dyan or kung may weight yan. Therefore, you have to assume that it is frictionless and weightless. No, and if that is the case, yung tension dito sa bawat chord, which is tuloy-tuloy lang yan, connecting body A and body C, yung tension na madidevelop dyan will be pare-parehas lang. No? Dahil frictionless and weightless yung pulleys natin. No, and then also this chord, connecting body B, meron din dyan tension na madidevelop. And for this pulley to be in equilibrium, meron tayong pataas sa tension T, pataas sa tension T dito. Therefore, para maging equilibrium, may hihila dyan pababa na twice the tension T. No? Now, for the relationship of their kinematics, we can say that summation of work done will be equivalent to 0. Or, work done by A plus work done by B plus work done by C will be equivalent to 0. Ano ba ulit yung work? That is force times displacement. So, pare-parehas lang tayo dyan sa lahat ng bodies natin. And then, ano yung force na i-consider natin? Yun yung tension na nakakabit sa bawat body natin. So, ano yung force kay body A? So, yung tension na nakakabit sa kanya which is tension T. Ano yung displacement ni body A? Hindi natin alam. Say that is SA. At yung motion niya ay pataas, therefore, it has a positive displacement. No? Plus, force ni body B, yung tension na nakakabit sa kanya which is tension 2T. And then, displacement ni body B, hindi rin natin alam. Say that is SB. But, since it is moving downward, it will have a negative displacement. Plus, work done by body C, yung tension doon, which is tension T, multiplied by displacement of C, siya ay pababa, therefore, negative displacement of body C. And that will be equivalent to 0. Dividing all the terms by tension T, kakancel lang yan. And then kunin natin yung relationship ng displacement ni body A with respect kay body B and body C. So lipat lang natin to sa kabila, magiging positive sila. So that is twice SB plus SC. So that will be the relationship of their displacements. And also, we can say that velocity of body A will be equivalent also to 2 velocity of body B plus velocity of body C. Same with their accelerations. Acceleration of body A is equivalent to twice acceleration of body B plus acceleration of body C. And this is what we call kinematic relationship of these three bodies involved in this system. Okay, now we can now have our free body diagram for each bodies. Unahin muna natin yung body A natin. For body A, let this be our body A. Ano yung mga force na mag-act dyan? Meron tayong weight, which is always vertically downward, 400 pounds. Meron tayong tension T na pataas. Meron pa ba tayo consider? Wala na. And then, in-assume natin na yung motion ay going upward. So, if we will take summation of forces with respect to y, that will be equivalent to reverse effective force. Dahil with respect to this axis, nandiyan yung motion. So, that is reverse effective force, which is WA over G. Nasa yung positive direction? Pataas. Okay, saan yung mga pataas? Tension T will be positive. Ito, magiging minus. Equivalent to weight, which is 400. A is acceleration of body A over G, which is 32.2. No? And then combine the unknown terms. And then we will equate all the constant terms. So that will become tension T minus 400, acceleration of A over 32.2, equivalent kay positive 400 pounds. Now, substituting the value of acceleration of body A with respect to acceleration of body B and body C, so this will become 2AB plus AC. So, distribute lang natin negative 400. That will become tension T minus 800 acceleration of B over 32.2 minus 400 acceleration of C over 32.2 equivalent to 400. And let this be our equation number 1. Okay. Now, let's consider the free body diagram of body B. So, ano yung mga forces na mag-a-act kay body B? Let this be body B. Tingnan natin yung figure natin. Ano yung mga force na mag-act dyan? Meron tayong weight, 800 pounds, acting vertically downward to earth. Meron tayong pataas na tension 2T. And then, meron tayong normal force, acting 90 degrees with respect to this inclined surface. At meron din tayong friction force, which is opposing the motion. So, pataas yung friction force. Okay. Doing that, meron tayong pababa na weight, 800 pounds. Meron tayong pataas na tension 2T. Meron tayong normal force dyan, 90 degrees. At meron tayo pataas na friction force. Dahil yung motion natin ay pababa. No? Okay. Let this be our x-axis. And this is our y-axis. Tingnan natin inclination natin. Meron tayong rise na 3. Meron tayong run na 4. If this is angle theta, opposite is 3. Adjacent is 4. So, this is also angle theta. Sabihin, meron tayong opposite dyan na 3. Adjacent na 4. This is 5. Diba? Okay. So now, if we will take summation of forces with respect to y, na kay y-axis by motion, wala. So that will be equivalent to 0. So taking upward direction will be positive. Ay mga upward. This is normal force, positive. Minus yung component nito dahil pababa. So that will be 4 over 5 of 800 pounds. Meron pa ba tayo consider? Wala na. Equivalent to 0. Now, we can get the value of normal force. Transpose nyo lang to, magiging positive sa kabila. Normal force is 0.8 of 800, 640 pounds. Na, kapag nakuha mo yung normal force, meron siyang relationship kay friction force using this formula. Friction force is equivalent to mu n. And coefficient of friction mu is 0.20 times normal force na 640. Therefore, friction force will be equivalent to 0.2 times 640, that is 128 pounds. Okay, we're done now with our summation of forces with respect to y. Now, take summation of forces with respect to x. With respect to x-axis, nandyan yung motion natin. Therefore, naka-equal to kay reverse effective force na WA over G. Nasa yung positive direction, going downward. Okay, sana yung mga positive? Friction force, going upward, so maging minus yan, minus 128. Ito, minus din. Yung component ni 800 pounds with respect to x-axis, going downward, so it will have a positive component of 3 over 5 of 800. Meron pa ba? Wala na. And that will be equivalent to weight, which is 800. A is acceleration of B over G, 32.2. Okay, again, combine the unknown terms. Ito, lipat natin magiging positive sa kabila. Magiging 2t plus 800, acceleration of B over 32.2. Ito, combine natin. 0.6 of 800 is 480 minus 128. 352. Let this be our equation number 2. Okay. Now, consider the free body diagram of body C. Let this be body C. Ano yung mga forces na mag-act doon? Yung ating body C, meron tayong weight going downward, tension T na pataas, meron tayong normal force dyan, meron tayong friction force opposing this motion. Okay, so doing that, meron tayong weight, 1,000 pounds, meron tayong tension T, and meron tayong normal force dyan, is 90 degrees, meron tayong friction force, meron pa ba? Wala na. So, motion niya ay pababa. Let this be angle theta. Anong inclination natin? Tinitin natin, figure natin ulit. And this is angle theta. Meron siyang rise na 3, meron siyang run na 4. Ang opposite ay 3. Adjacent ay 4. So, ang inclination nito, this is theta, opposite ay 3. Adjacent ay 4, this is 5. Tama? Okay, so if we will take summation of forces with respect to y, this is our y-axis, this is our x. Na kay y by motion, wala. So, this will be equivalent to 0. So, taking upward direction will be positive. So, normal force is positive. Yung component nito, pababa minus. Ang component niya ay 4 over 5 of 1,000. Meron pa ba tayo consider? Wala na, equivalent to 0. Therefore, normal force will be equivalent to, that will be 800 pounds. Pag nakuha natin si normal force, makukuha natin si friction force. Therefore, friction force is mu n, and mu is 0.20 also. Normal force is 800. So, friction force is 0.2 times 800, 160 pounds. Now, taking summation of force with respect to x, nandyan yung motion natin, therefore, naka-equate yan kay reverse effective force. Nasa yung positive direction, going downward. Dahil yung in-assume natin. So, yung mga downward forces, yung friction force pataas, minus ulit. Tension T is negative force also. Ito, pababa. So, positive force. Yung component niya ay 3 over 5 plus 3 over 5 of 1,000 equivalent to weight, which is 1,000. A is acceleration of body C over G, 32.2. Okay, again, combine the unknown terms. Equate natin yung mga constant term. And that will be equivalent to, ito, lipat lang natin sa kabila. So, tension T plus 1,000 acceleration of C over 32.2 equivalent to, ito magiging 600, 440. No, let this be our equation number 3. Okay, so you have now equations 1, 2, and 3, and you have 3 unknowns. Tension T, acceleration B, and acceleration of C. So that is 3 equations, 3 unknowns. So using your calculator, mode 5.2, you can get our unknown parameters. Okay, so computing, you will get a value of tension T, which is 272.94 pounds. Acceleration of body B is negative 7.80 feet per second square. And then acceleration of C is positive 5.38 feet per second square. Okay, nag-arrive tayo with a negative value of acceleration of body B. Tingnan natin yung body B natin. Ito yung body B natin. At meron tayong friction force na kinonsider. No. If you can recall, nag-arrive tayo noon with a negative acceleration value. Pero pinalitan lang natin yung direction kasi nga hindi siya in contact with the surface. So, wala tayong friction force na kinonsider doon. Ibig sabihin, yung magnitude value na nakuha natin ay tama. But then dito, kay body B, negative yung acceleration natin. Meron tayong friction force na kinonsider. Ang indication po nun, mali yung assumed direction natin at mali din yung magnitude value. No? At naapektuhan nito yung values ni tension T and acceleration of C. Same with acceleration of A. Therefore, you have to discard this solution. No? Sabihin, ulitin natin mismo yung assumed direction natin. Dahil mali daw tayo kay body B. No? Okay. So, body B should be going upward. No, if that is the case, mag-iiba to. Tama? Yung work done will be force times displacement. Yung displacement ni body B, since going upward, positive displacement na siya. No? Pag nilipat natin sa kabila, magiging minus. 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 No? And then, dito, ginamit natin yung relationship na to. So, this will become negative. So, kapag dinistribute natin, magiging positive po ito. No? Itong acceleration of C, negative pa din. Okay. Ang acceleration of body C or yung free body diagram ng body C, hindi naman siya affected. Dahil hindi naman natin ginalaw yung motion. Downward pa din. No? Yung body B, mali yung ating ginawang free body diagram. So, dapat pataas. So, ulitin natin. For body B, let this be body B. Dapat pataas na tayo ngayon. Consider all the force na mag-act doon. Meron tayong 800 pounds dyan. Meron tayong pataas na tension 2T. Pataas daw yung motion. So, dapat meron tayong friction force na pababa. Meron tayong normal force dyan. 90 degrees. This is theta. No? So, ito ay 3. Ito ay 4. Ito ay 5. Okay. So now, let's consider summation of forces with respect to y first. Wala kay y yung motion, therefore naka-equate lang yan kay 0. Taking upward direction will be positive. Ito upward, normal force. Yung component ito ay downward, so minus 4 over 5 of 800, equivalent to 0. Normal force is still 640 pounds. No, ang friction force, that is 0.20 times 640 pounds, which is still 128 pounds. Okay. Now, consider summation of force with respect to x. Ito na yung mababago dahil nabago yung motion ni friction force, which is with respect to x-axis. No? Naka-x-axis yung motion, di ba? Therefore, naka-equate to kay reverse effective force. Nasa yung positive direction ngayon, going upward. Okay, ano yung mga going upward? Positive to, dahil upward. Friction force, minus 128. Ito, pababa. So, minus also, minus 3 over 5. Oops. 3 over 5 of 800 pounds. And then, naka-equate kay W, 800, acceleration of B over 32.2. No? So, combine the unknown terms. Ito, lipat mo lang, maging minus. Ito, lipat mo sa kabila, maging positive sila. So, that is tension 2T minus 800. Acceleration of B over 32.2. Ito, magiging equivalent to, magpa-plus. Positive 128 plus 480, 608. Let this be our equation number 3. Or equation number 2. No? So again, eto hindi siya magagamit dahil mali tayo ng assumed direction ni body B. Etong kay body C, hindi naman nagalaw yan. Kaya ito pa rin maging equation number 3 natin. No? Equation 1 may konting ginalaw lang dahil nagamit yung acceleration ni body B. So ito yung new equation natin for equation 1. We have equation 2 and then we have also equation 3. So 3 equations, 3 unknowns again. Using your calculator, makukuha nating unknowns. No? And we can get tension T, mode 5-2 pa rin po yan. Using your calculators, at makukuha natin na tension T will be equivalent to 348.24 pounds. Acceleration of body B will be positive 3.56 feet per second square. And then acceleration of body C is 2.95 feet per second square. So positive na, di ba? Therefore, tamang inassume natin direction. Body B, tama na siya ay upward. Body C ay, tama na siya ay downward. No? Okay. Now, compute acceleration of body A. Meron tayong relationship kanina. That is negative 2AB plus AC. Negative 2AB plus AC. So, substituting, that will be negative 2 times AB, 3.56 plus 2.95. And you will get acceleration of A, which is negative 4.17. Okay, negative yung acceleration ni body A. Tingnan natin yung body A. Yung body A, ito yung free body diagram. At wala tayong kinonsider na friction force. Ibig sabihin, okay lang yon na nag-negative value. Ibig sabihin, mali lang tayo ng assumed direction. Pero yung magnitude value, tama. No? So, that will be positive 4.17 feet per second square. Yung inassume natin na pataas ay mali. And that should be going downward. No? And that will be the requirements for this given problem. Okay.